particular one, but it was very similar to this. And so I'm like, wow, that's a really cool thing. I want to make one of those. And I wouldn't say I became obsessed, but I got really into it, and I started looking at it and so forth, and I'm like, man, I want to build a little office in the backyard for my wife. But where I live, you can't really do stuff like that. So I said, I want to make one anyway. And so these two houses right here, I don't know if you guys have seen these before. This one actually is over on the corner. That's one of Stu's houses, and that's this other one, if you saw it on Tiny House Nation, that's a steampunk house. So thanks for those pictures, Stu. So anyway, so take urban gardens, volunteering, and my love of Pinterest, and then tiny houses. And I started thinking, I'm like, what can I do with that? I said, there's all this land in Detroit, and it's just sitting there. So anyway, I said, why don't I make a tiny house village? Create a tiny house village in the city of Detroit. It'll look like kind of like a upscale campground in a way. There'll be, oops, sorry about that. There'll be urban garden in the middle, houses on the outside, an office, a laundry. It'll be a really cool community that you have not seen yet. There's tiny house villages, but nothing like this. So I went out, and there's a lot of vacant land. So there's an area called Eastern Market in Detroit, and there's all kinds of vacant land. You see this everywhere in Detroit. Not all the places are really safe, but this area is. So all this land here used to be houses. They tore them down, and then this was an alley, so there would have been houses over here, and this is what it looks like right now. So imagine taking over a whole city block and creating a tiny house village so people can come visit and check it out. And I don't know if you know this or not, but Detroit's coming back. So if you haven't been there, you should go. It's going to become a destination. And then that right there is just another version of the renderings that I thought about for the tiny house village. So, make a long story short, I was talking